I wish you a merry
Christmas.
podcast. I wish you a merry podcast. I wish you a merry podcast and a happy new podcast. My name is Bowden.
My name is Arlen.
My name is Devin.
And I have a podcast. Welcome.
Absolutely wonderful.
On the spot improv.
oh yeah, that's improv.
Madness.
That was definitely improv and not just knowing the beat.
So, going with how we started the intro, it's Christmas time.
Was Christmas time.
It's about Christmas time.
Hooray!
Couple days after.
Celebrate. Woo.
Celebrate good times. Copyright.
Damn it.
Was,
And that was
There
the end
goes
of
our
the
money.
That was the end of the
Yeah,
podcast.
There goes all 10 of our dollars. Damn it.
it's like 80 finance went into this shit.
So, what'd you guys get for Christmas? How'd you guys' Christmas go?
Mine went really well. I had two Christmas openings at once because me and Trin, we had two Asians over, and then we had Trin's dad over.
Just specifically Asians.
Yeah,
just a
well,
couple Asians over.
I'm not gonna dox them. I don't have the right.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, anyway.
Some friends. You had some friends over.
And then, so we had we had our own Christmas early in the morning, around like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, and then we opened a bunch of gifts and shit, and then the shit I got was I got a book called The Guns of August, and it's a World War One like history novel.
Yeah.
Fucking bit. And then the other thing I got really excited for was I got it was a double pack. It was a World War II plane fighter model of a BF-109E in a Mark IV Spitfire.
Wow.
And it comes with a little stand, so they're fighting.
Dude, what?
Yeah, so cool.
Whoa, dude.
That's crazy.
My name ain't Soren, but if it was,
I got Soren
Hot dog.
IL-2 Sturmkevik for Christmas too. He shit himself. Nice. So me and Trin were working on the plane last night, and we get the pilot seat done because that's like 16 parts just for the pilot seat.
Jesus.
Did you paint it?
Yeah, we paint it. Because how you're supposed to do is that you take cut the bits out, then you paint them, and then you assemble them. Because that's the way it's supposed to be done.
I'm a dingus, and
There's people who,
I did it wrong.
I didn't know how to do it either. So what I thought was you just assemble it, and then you just paint the damn the thing. Yeah. You're just supposed to paint, glue, and then assemble all together. So it's way easier.
I do wish I did that now, because I put together like three things. So let me explain my Christmas first.
We got to go back
To the beginning.
Sick Christmas, bro. But I'll explain mine as well. So we every year our family goes up to our grandma's for Christmas, or Christmas Eve, and then we have Christmas up at our house. So we went up to our grandma's and we hanged out with them. I just got some shirts and some chocolate and shit, like every year. That was about it for Christmas Eve. And then Christmas, I got more chocolate. I got a bunch of Steam money for no reason.
You don't play anything.
I don't buy that many games on Steam. I just kind of have like 4 games that I play a lot. And then I got a bunch of little trinkets. I got a bunch of funny shirts with funny things. Like I'm wearing a WrestleMania shirt.
That's pretty
You
good.
fucking
I
noticed.
like that shirt.
I never have really watched WWE. I watched it when I was a kid.
It's got Macho
A
Man
little bit.
Randy Savage in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. That's the guy who does that.
And a bunch of other guys in here too. But I think the main thing I got really was my little toys. I got little toy men I get to play with.
Like Devin.
I have it's for a Warhammer sort of game. It's called Blitz Bowl. It's my introduction to the horrible addiction of plastic crack of Blitz Bowl. So I got 3 teams. I got halflings, I got the undead, and I got Skaven, which are just rat men.
Can't wait to do that.
I cannot.
I got super
Wow,
excited.
Bo. Wow, Dev.
I got
Yeah.
super excited for the halfling team because they're just little fat people, just people that are fat, and they have pots and pans, and like their bellies poke out of their shirts, and they have like really big like hands. They have really big feet, and they just look funny. And their team's rules are stupid. Just like bring this player back whenever they get hurt for no reason.
Amazing.
So I put together the halfling team. I glued them all together and everything. And then when I was painting the human team, because I don't give a shit about the human team. I'm using the human team mainly as practice of how to paint. So when I was painting the human team, I was finding it hard to paint certain cracks and stuff. So I was like, oh, maybe you're supposed to paint them before you put it together.
Yeah.
Whoops. I was like, probably.
Yeah, I learned that one the hard way too, because I had my JU-87 fucking model. I'm like, why does the inside just look like shit? Oh, wait. Apparently everyone does it where you paint parts separately and then you assemble them. And that's what we did last night. So, me and Trin were putting this thing together.
I did the head of one model. It took me like 10 minutes. I painted the head and like his claws and stuff. It looks really fucking cool. The paints that you get from like this little paint set that it gives you for like that you can get for like $40. It has like 8 different paints. It's got a tool brush. It's got like a thing that you use to cut out pieces. I don't know where Devin is.
Dev, he's taking a jar of mayonnaise.
Devin's grabbed a jar of mayonnaise.
And he's leaving the RV.
And he's fucking left.
Okay, cool.
Without saying a word. You could have said, hold on, I gotta go do something.
He just left. It's like with a jar of mayonnaise.
Just fucking left.
Oh, well, I was like, I was thinking maybe the greatest fridge. I'm still here. I'm yelling. Damn, I was hoping he had some.
I guess I'll keep talking about my shit.
I'm still listening.
So it comes with a bunch of paints. The paints are really fucking... They're really good. I've mainly only really used the sort of gray, the metallic.
Yeah.
And I put it on the claws of like the brass knuckles with giant spikes coming out of it. And it looks really fucking good. It looks really cool and metallic. I painted the head. It's got like a black stripe with some metal.
I'd hear that.
I've done like the face guard. You gotta add black in between where like the kind of football helmets lines are.
Yeah.
It's kind of sort of face guard thing. And it looks pretty good. I wish I could do better, but like when I look closely at it, I can see all the lines are fucking squiggly and shit. But from a distance, it doesn't look too bad. My sister, who's an artist, said she looked at it and she said it was okay.
Yeah, it's always rough starting out.
So that's why I'm painting my human team, because I couldn't give less of a shit about the human team. I don't care about humans. I'm excited about painting my little halflings. I'm excited about painting my bone boys and my rat boys. I also have a team of chaos, which I could paint, but probably won't.
No.
Is it acrylic paint?
It is acrylic Citadel paint, I believe.
Does it come in a little jar?
Nope, it comes in a slightly bigger jar.
Okay. I learned to. Mine came for some reason. The first fucking paint that the majority you have to use, it's like 33, and it's like a certain greenish gray thing for the paint for the BF 109, and it's like it came in and it was like I opened it and it was almost dry, like it was.
You have to. Mine was super chunky. You add a little bit of water.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest. Is like stir the shit out of it.
Don't add cold water or hot water. Like
medium water.
Lukewarm, medium water. Just gotta add a little bit of water. Then you gotta stir it. I use like a toothpick because I was trying to paint and I was like, this is really fucking watery. And then I stuck my paintbrush a little bit deeper. And it kind of just like hit this like.
Mine didn't even have
like this like
voice in any
mud
way.
at the bottom. So I kind of hit it and I pulled it out and there was just like paint chunks to the end of it. I was like,
yeah. Mine was just almost like a salt. It was like a taffy almost. That's what it was like. Like, is it supposed to be like this? Because this was the first time I fucking painted. I'm like, this can't possibly be how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, aren't you just
It's like a
supposed to
taffy.
add water to it? Don't you just
Because I didn't know anything about paint, so I didn't want to fuck up the paint because it's a certain amount of. I don't have any paint. It's a wee bit expensive.
it's very expensive.
So I'm like, shit. So I spent like 15 minutes Googling and making sure that I'm not fucking up. And so I put like a couple drops of water and then I stir the shit out of it. I'm like, works better now.
Yeah, I looked up what to do. Citadel paint dry. The first thing that comes up is add some lukewarm water.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh,
I don't
cool.
want to fuck this up.
So I added literally like 6 drops of water, and it came out fine.
I think I added like 4 or 5.
It's super it's really cool, all that shit, but I learned if you really want to get super fine details, and you want to keep your paintbrush nice and have a nice tip, lick it.
Sorry.
You dip, once you're done drying it off and everything, you lick it, you put it in the paint, and you add your little fine little details. Because it doesn't take much paint on a model. So you can just...
I learned a whole history lesson about, I think it was a Brazil or some South American state. Pregnant women will just eat clay straight up. Because I guess it's an addictive now, is just eating straight fucking clay. And there's people who just make it, because it's not illegal, but it's just like, pregnant women will just eat clay a lot.
What the...
And it's weird. They'll
That's
just...
weird,
Yeah.
man. That's that's like watching Cops and seeing the guy fucking trying to inject himself with water.
Like, it's not illegal, but it's like...
It's just why?
weird. And apparently it's like a fucking problem now. Because a lot of people just eat clay. They just stopped eating normal food because they just eat clay.
Jesus.
It's either in some like African or South American countries.
That's weird though that it acts as a
They'll just-
laxative.
yeah, it's a laxative because it's in like Pepto-Bismol and shit. They put a lot of it because make you poo poo.
Right. Well, it just doesn't. It's weird because clay doesn't seem like something that should. It seems like something that should block you.
Yeah. And it was
If
funny
you eat enough of it.
because we were like, shit, what if we get like clay still in our pottery and stuff, and because we can use them for dishware.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, it's alright. Fucking, I'll make a shit, and that's about it.
Huh.
I'm like, oh, cool.
The more you know.
Yeah. You could just eat fucking clay straight up. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, it's just because it's so fine, it's not really gonna...
Yeah, it's not like
Right.
sand,
Kill
or
you.
you'll get fucking sandstone, or kidney stones.
You'll get sandstones coming out of your dick.
I'm not wrong. Sandstones coming out of your pee-pee hole.
Oh, that just doesn't. That doesn't sound comfortable.
It's not. Kidney stones is the fucking most painful thing I've ever
never
had.
From what I've heard.
I've never had one yet.
Fuck, my uncle used to collect this.
Oh.
He had
Why
one-
would you collect
I don't know.
that?
He would piss them out, and then he would filter it, and he had a whole jar of kidney stones. The biggest one he ever had was a golf ball size, and they had to surgically remove it out of him.
Oh.
Stop drinking milk.
Oh,
And
God.
get a water filter.
Right?
But this was back like the 70s, so they didn't really have a whole lot.
Yeah, never mind. Because you get kidney stones from drinking too much milk, like too much stuff with sodium in it,
Yeah.
and then your water can have a lot of calcium and sodium in it as well.
Yeah.
Those are like the things that give you kidney stones.
I don't know if you get on a certain age, because I used to drink a fuck ton of milk at school, like just boxes of milk every day, and I used to get calcium deposits in my nails. I still get them sometimes.
What's a calcium deposit?
Calcium deposits are like little white blips in your fingernails and shit. Because you'll drink if you have enough calcium, the body doesn't need it, so it'll weaken the shit out of your bones, and the way how it gets rid of it is get through the fingernails. Because you'll get little white spots right there.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was what that was.
Yeah, the calcium deposits.
I've never gotten that.
I don't think I've ever gotten that. That's weird.
But I drink a lot of milk. Whenever the few times I'm ever at home, I will get a big fucking like mason jar. I'll fill it with milk. I'll dump a bunch of fucking hot cocoa in there, and just heat that shit up, and just have a big old glass of hot cocoa and just drink that
And then,
for like 4 hours.
Yeah, and then you'll regret it.
Yeah.
Nope. Perfectly fine.
I thought
You're
you were
perfectly
lactose.
fine with
Why? You're
just
lactose
straight
intolerant.
milk.
What?
You're lactose.
Oh my god, I have lactose-free milk.
Oh,
That thing.
I don't know. Use some milk.
Okay, well, okay. I guess that. Okay,
I mean, yeah,
I guess
but-
that's fair. I guess that's fair.
I'm sorry for stewing.
You just say milk, and I'm like, yeah, you know,
Yeah,
milk.
fucking milk.
Like fucking 2%. What do you?
Yeah. Have you seen? I saw the fucking new Soul movie last night.
Yeah.
It's alright.
How good is it?
It's
Is
alright.
it? Was it just
Oh,
kind
It
of?
looks alright. It looks fucking great.
it
I mean, the
looks like
graphics are fucking amazing.
It
Always.
looks like a Pixar movie.
It is.
The graphics.
It's
The graphics are fucking amazing.
Yeah. Dude, I thought about it, like, because I was like, fuck, dude, what software do they use? Because I want to, like, I wanted to translate it into like video game shit. I'm like, oh, dude, that would be fucking phenomenal to have like
It's completely
Pixar.
different.
Yeah, I know. You can transfer some of the files, but you can barely do anything with it.